Darling, are you in here? Oh. Hey, would you like to tell me what is wrong? Don't give me that. I may have not in the past, or maybe even in the present, been the best at figuring out what other people are feeling. Mostly I'm too focused on what I'm doing and not the best at reading other people's emotions. But you, I know you. Why are you sitting in here on your own looking all like a sad-kicked puppy? A little bit. But I did not come in here to tease you. What is going on? You don't feel good in, what way? Mental health, physical health, or did somebody say something about you? You said something about you. I do not follow. Do you mean you are having... that you're not being very nice to yourself? I'm not disappointed. I would be a hypocrite if I got angry at you for having low self-esteem or self-worth issues. Look at who is talking. It makes me sad, though, that you cannot see yourself how I see you. How cruel and stupid other people can be to not see how wonderful you are. And I am aware that this again is sounding hypocritical because this is exactly the sort of thing you say to me when I'm mean to myself and I have a hard time believing you. It is interesting for the boot to be on the other foot. If that's how you say it. Would you tell me what it is you are thinking? No, please don't worry about upsetting me. I'm your partner. Boyfriend, if you want to use that word. We are supposed to support each other, and while it is nice that you would not want to vent to me if you thought I was not able to handle it, and to check with me to see if I am mentally able to handle it, but I am fine. So please, pozaljusta. Tell me. People have been using your dead name and the wrong pronouns. It's not stupid. Look at me. It's not stupid. And I'm not angry at you. If I seem angry, it is at the people who would talk about you like that. It's not at you. Okay. Sorry if I get agitated. You deserve better. And I know you know I see you. And me and some people in your life using the correct words for you doesn't, at least in my experience, doesn't stop it from hurting when somebody does use the wrong words. And the majority of people here, have only ever known me as a boy. Probably a lot of them don't realize I'm trans. Or if they do, they don't care. But if I went back down to the Undercity and ran into anyone from my childhood, that might be a different story. And just because up here I get called Viktor, I get correct pronouns used, I'm seen and referred to as a man. That I'm used to that now, which is a privilege, I know. It shouldn't be. It should be normal for everyone to get that, but my point is that if I went back down there and ran into somebody, it would still hurt. If they used my dead name or referred to me as a girl. It's this stinging reminder that it makes you feel like, even after all this work you've done, whether that be medical transition or just social transition, because you do not have to medically transition, you know this. That whatever effort you've put in, picking out your new name, your pronouns, figuring yourself out, that one stupid, ignorant person can make it feel like it was all for nothing. That you haven't done enough, that you haven't tried hard enough, that one person will still see you as a woman. And then you start to think, if one person sees me that way, what if everyone does? What if every stranger I walk past on the street doesn't see me? Just because one person, perhaps purposely and maliciously, or perhaps accidentally, because they don't know any better and they don't have it in their brain to default to neutral phrases for people, can ruin all the work you've done in trying to feel good about yourself. And I know people say not to get angry if the misgendering is an accident, and I do agree that you shouldn't, if they're a stranger, probably not the best course of action to bite their head off and scream at them. But you're allowed to be upset by it. Who knows if that's some final straw and you've been misgendered all day. It would be nice if people made more of an effort to use neutral language. The amount of times I see staff, like waiters in restaurants, seat a table and say something like, right this way, ladies. They do not know if everyone in the party is a woman. They could easily just not include that part of the sentence, Or if you are buying something from store, they do not have to use gendered language for you. They can greet you, they can talk to you, but they don't have to say sir or ma'am or whatever. You can just miss that part out. I wish they would. And if you did not correct them, it's okay. I mean, you know me. I like correcting people. I'm not confident in group social situations and parties and things like that, but I'm not afraid to take someone down a peg, correct them if they are wrong. But I will admit, even I do not correct people, strangers, every time I get misgendered, probably not even most of the times. Maybe sometimes never. Because either I think it is not worth the effort, I will never see this person again, I am now already upset. Even if they take it very well and apologize, I don't want to make a scene, I just want to get home with my groceries. Or the fear of what if I correct this person and they are not accepting of it. It is completely okay to not correct other people, especially strangers, when they misgender you. Frankly, sadly, it is often the safe thing to do. I don't want you feeling or people telling you that it's your own fault because you didn't correct them. Sadly, not everybody lives in a part of the world where that is a safe thing to do. Pisses me off, can you tell? Sorry, I don't think my anger is helping. And I did not mean to make this about me. I was trying to say, to show that I understand. And I'm sorry. And I do not know if it helps, because you already know what I think of you. But I can remind you if you like. Darling boy. My sweet boy. My wonderful boyfriend. That is what you are. And so good to me. Such a good boy. Always helping take care of me. And such a patient boy. Dealing with when I stay too late working at the lab. When I forget to eat. Bringing me lunch. Such a thoughtful boy. And so handsome. My handsome man. I should all be jealous. Not just because of your looks. But you figured yourself out. You have taken the time to understand yourself better than most people out there understand themselves. And you found who you are and the version of yourself that makes you happy. A lot of them don't have that. what I see in front of me, the man I see here, he is kind and brave and stronger than he thinks. Bravery is nothing to do with fighting. You are brave and strong merely for getting out of bed every day, whenever you feel like you do not want to. When you leave the house, go out into the world, allow them to see you, despite the fear of what might happen. When you confide in me like this about what is going on, despite the fact that you are worried that you are bothering me, which could not be further from the truth. Would you not want me to confide in you? I am sorry. If there is a person or people in your life who do not see or accept you, I do not know if it is a comfort to know that I always will. That you can always come to me and be my sweet boy. My big handsome man. He takes such good care of me. And in return, I hope I also get to take care of you. Come here. Whenever you need a reminder, I'm always here. My wonderful boy. Thank you all so much for watching, my lovelies. A reminder that I have a Patreon. If everyone who subscribed to me here gave just £1 a month on Patreon, that would help me out a lot, allow me to move out and keep making audios. Rewards of being a patron of mine include access to my Discord, ad-free streaming and downloads of my audios, 2 exclusive spicy audios every month, and the ability to leave audio requests. I also stream on Twitch most Mondays and Wednesdays, and I have an Etsy shop called Empty Masks where I sell fan art and original art. My Etsy also has stickers and other merch of my audio original characters under the Vampire Prince section of my shop. Thank you so much to my new Patreon members, my new fledglings, Demeter, Drowsy EXA, Sad Badger, Miss Zombie, Covid, Megan Payne, Addy, That Anxious MB, CG Gapsis, I Goofed Up, Kuro, Rambling, Bingus Boy, Rumeru, Megan S, CO401, Blazing Lowell, Apollo, L, Shion, Quico, Lace, Ryan Scorn 3D, Froggy, Sydney Bertrand, Annalise E, Hiccup, Juzu, Kenzie.com, Cass, Jaquera Barrow, Coco, Nova, Nicole Dory, Oates, Elliot the Indivine, Leaf, Prophet, Grayson Gallop, Cassia, Morrigan, Annan, J. Davis, Ezzy, The Solar System, Beppo, Adam, Eliana Peninja, Poison Siren, Zethus, Corbu, Bree Maybe, Gogo, Luna, Arachne Created, Kieran McCarthy, Hannah Maxey, Elaine, Arlnax, Anonymoso, Onyx Euphenia, and Star. And my new familiars, Hills VT, Period, Care Bear, Felix, Clumsy Avony, and Nyx.